Chapter 1.9 The Escape. John looked at the blank sheet in the typewriter. Continue. Continue what? The experiments, the games with reality, being a god against his will. No, he refused. He would not be a scientist, nor a humanist, nor a tyrant. He would be nothing. He would reclaim his right to non-existence if he could not reclaim his life. This was his final experiment, the most important one. He would not ask, he would write. He would not threaten, he would create a new axiom. His fingers fell upon the cold keys. He felt neither fear nor hope, only emptiness and determination. He typed the last thing that came to his mind, the most selfish and most desperate prayer of an atheist. John Reed wakes up in his bed. Outside, it is a normal, unremarkable day. The cube never existed. This whole story was just a very long, confusing, and difficult dream. He hit the final key, a period. And in that instant, the world dissolved. There was no explosion, no flash. The lab, the mountains outside the window, the glowing cocoons, his own body, all of it lost its definition, blurring into watercolor stains. Sound vanished, replaced by an absolute, all-consuming silence. It wasn't like death. It was like a recording being erased from a magnetic tape, a wipe, a reset. And then he woke up. He was lying in his bed in the lab's sleeping quarters. The morning sun streamed through the window, filling the room with a warm, familiar light. He could hear the usual monotonous hum of the servers. No ominous whisper, no thrum of cosmic energy, just working machines. John sat up in bed. His heart was pounding, but this time from relief. He looked at his hands, normal hands. He jumped up, ran to the window. Outside was his slope, his fir trees, his mountains, no cocoons, no prismatic snow. In the distance, the village of Shattenwold was visible, sleepy and peaceful. A dream. It had just been a dream. Incredibly realistic, nightmarish, but just a dream. A product of an overworked mind. He laughed, loudly, hysterically, with tears in his eyes, a laugh of liberation. He was free. He was once again just John Reed, the reclusive scientist, boring, lonely, but real. He walked into the main lab area. Everything was in its place. His whiteboard with its formulas, his books, his forgotten and once again cold cup of coffee. No cube, no signs of a struggle. Coffee, he thought. I need a real, actual coffee. He turned toward the coffee machine, and his gaze caught on his workbench. And the laughter died in his throat. On the perfectly clean, empty surface of the desk, where the cube had been just yesterday, sat the typewriter. Old-fashioned, black, impossible. The blood drained from his face. He walked slowly, as if in a dream, toward the desk. His legs wouldn't obey him. There was a single sheet of pristine white paper rolled into it. And on it was typed a single word. Continue.